Since the Supreme Court draft decision leaked to the public last week that would potentially strike down Roe versus Wade, demonstrators have taken their protests from the steps of the Supreme Court to the streets.
And Eva, they've been protesting outside of Supreme Court justices' homes in the Washington, D.C. area. Erie News Now D.C. correspondent Rachel Knapp followed one of the protests and has the latest.
Gathered in an Alexandria, Virginia Walgreens parking lot, a group of pro-choice protesters marched off into a nearby neighborhood.
You don't care if people die.
Headed for Supreme Court Justice Samuel Alito's home.
But does anyone here think that these unaccountable justices think twice about lying to us?
No.
This group, organized by Shutdown DC, says about 100 people showed up to the protest, voicing their concerns about the Supreme Court potentially striking down Roe v. Wade, a ruling which has kept abortions legal in the U.S.
Some of the speakers tonight have talked about how they're worried that if Roe gets overturned, they're worried that other rulings and precedents could be threatened.
This is not only a threat to abortion and the right to choose, this is also a threat to contraception such as birth control, IUDs, Plan B, LGBTQ plus rights, and same-sex marriage.
Alito isn't the first justice to have protesters outside of his home. Over the weekend, groups stood outside Justice Brett Kavanaugh's home, and while many have criticized people for protesting at the justice's home, some say it's their right to protest.
People out there that think that protesting and speaking at politicians and justices' homes is too much, please keep in mind that these people are actively attempting to take our rights away from us.
After a handful of speeches, in a moment of silence, the group marched off.
No say. No say.
In Alexandria, Virginia, Rachel Knapp reporting.